All right, we're going live. Oh, yeah, yeah, royalty-free music.
The
On the
live
mic.
is doing my renegade dance.
Oh, yeah,
There's some delay on it.
we're
yeah.
going live. Here we go. Oh, I bet it's gonna get cool. You think this music's gonna get cool at some point? That's pretty cool. Oh! And then you bring it in, and you bring it in like a welcome to.
Welcome to the show. Shit.
Good. I think this is setting the proper tone. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Sweet. Hi guys, welcome to The Tone. That was a shitty royalty-free music track that I just found on YouTube from one of those channels that offers royalty-free music, but then if you actually put it in your video, then they claim your video and they start making ad revenue from it.
Oh,
Isn't
really?
that cool? Yeah, watch out for that.
Oh, that's actually, I did not know they did that.
Yeah, they do that a lot. Anyway, this is a show called The Show. It's an improv show where basically I sit down with Sean. I'm also thinking we're going to sit down with other people in the future. Hopefully once we, I don't know, once this is more of an established thing, if it is at all, someday. But anyway.
We're just going to kind of see how this, like, what happens, you know?
Yeah, we're just going to kind of wing it.
Spirit of improv.
Yeah. But anyway, this is an improv show. So basically, I've done improv for a while, since like the beginning of high school. And I'm like old now, so it's been a while. And I was thinking like, I want to make more content. And what things can I do to make content? And it's like, what am I good at? What is my most experienced at? And it's like, well, I've been doing this for a very long time, and I've never actually done it for an online audience. So, this is that. This is that version of that. And this is Sean. I met Sean when I moved down to Atlanta, Georgia, and I took a class at the Village Theater. We took a level 1 improv class together because I wanted to be on the house team, and they were like, you have to take level 1. And I was like, dope. Let's do that. I'll pay $500 to move through all the levels and go to the top.
It's more. It's like it's gonna end up being like what, 1,075 for
What?
all the 4 levels, because it's like 225.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
It's 200. I thought it was 100 per level.
I wish. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Cool. Sean, tell the people about you.
Hi, I'm Sean, as he mentioned. I'm from here. I go to college, and I was like, hey, let's try improv. So I took level 1, and we took it together. We've completed 2 of the levels. We're starting level 3 tonight. I'm excited. We're gonna start doing long form. That's a whole thing. Improv's really cool. I haven't got to do it in a little while because level 2 ended a little bit ago, and then there was like a break for the holidays. So I've been reading, listening to a lot of improv stuff, and I need to just start doing it. So this is a great opportunity for me to fuck up, but if anyone's interested,
we got really high hopes for this.
Oh yeah. No, this is gonna be great eventually. Just
But
right
This
now,
is gonna be trash. Yeah, this is gonna be garbage. That's good. We should prep them early.
But if you have any questions for the history of improv, I'm currently reading about it, and I know I've only got into a couple parts with Del Close, but
What book are you reading?
it's called Improv Nation.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I found it on Barnes and Noble the other day, and I got it, and it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Mike Nichols and Elaine May. Do you know them?
I don't.
So basically, this is I go too much detail in my story, but basically these two were kind of involved with some of the first like improvisers, and like basically this lady or Viola Spolin came up with it, and her son Paul Sills was like, oh, we can make this into a thing. And then he was friends with Mike Nichols and Elaine May, and he taught it to them, and they basically went off and did their own thing in New York with it, and were on Broadway, and Nichols ended up directing The Graduate, and using improvisation for making that movie.
I love The Graduate.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
But they kind of were some of the first ones that made improv like famous, and they had like set scenes that they would do and improvise like the whole thing. Like they would be two teenagers in the back of a car about to frick frack, and then one where it was like a son calling his mother, which following those two up to like right after one another, a little creepy. But I found a clip of them doing the mother and son.
Oh, cool.
And on YouTube, and it's pretty interesting. If you look up Mike Nichols and Elaine May, you should be able to find it.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good place to start, right? So basically, if you've never seen an improv show before, it's in the description, I think it said it's probably a good thing, right? Because like improv is where, a lot of actors and writers will basically test out ideas on the fly that then later become, what comedy TV and comedy movies are today. And for that reason, by the time it makes it to TV or movies, most of the bad shit is weeded out. But the cool thing about seeing live improv is that none of the bad shit is weeded out. So half of it is terrible, and half of it's pretty good.
This is Russian roulette.
Yeah, it's great.
It's like lowest stakes, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, socially awkward Russian roulette.
Exactly.
Where the worst thing that happens is you just cringe and then you just move on with your life. Anyway, cool. So yeah, so the format of this show is basically we're going to talk about a topic or a situation or a story or a thing from our lives that we talk about as individuals. I'm an old man that works at a real job and is 23 and living in an apartment, and Sean is in not saying that you're not a real man, Sean. You're
I'm
you're
not.
A student.
I am a child student.
You're a freshman, right?
Technically, I'm a sophomore, or I'm a sophomore in I've been there for a year and a half, but I'm a junior credit hours wise.
Yeah, sweet. So Sean is a junior, credits wise, but is a sophomore. In college at GSU.
Don't give him my address.
I'm sorry,
no,
you don't need Sean's address.
That's as specific as we're gonna get.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can I tell them about your program? I think I put it in the description.
What program?
You're a film student, right?
Yeah. But okay. Other than that, I don't know.
I mean, I think people know where I live. And they can come drone strike my house. So
don't let certain people know about that.
You can drone strike me if you have a drone.
I mean, yeah, feel free.
Go for it.
Cool. Preferably when I'm here, but just you don't get any more information about me. If you're gonna kill me, you're gonna do it on Noah's time.
You can come kill me whenever you want. Sweet. So great. So conversation, improvised scenes after said conversation. And yeah, with different characters, right? Every scene that we do is going to be disassociated from the other scenes. They might have callbacks throughout the show as we go. Because each one of these is probably going to be like an hour long. We start at 5:10, 5:15-ish. Remember that, so that we can stop when we want to stop. So basically conversation, improvised scene, and then we'll say scene, and that's the end of the scene, and when we wrap back into the conversation. There might be through lines throughout.
This right now?
They're not. We had one viewer, but I think they pieced out. Again, it's not about that. It's just about
no. I was just gonna say if that one on the current viewers is not us, feel free to suggest anything, and we will have a conversation and then improv off that conversation. Yeah,
we're in the comments, so if you want a suggestion, if you want us to talk about something specific, post a comment and we will do that. Cool. In the meantime, I think we should just start.
Yeah, no,
we definitely had a false start here. It's been 10 minutes.
Yeah,
or so.
Let's just. So our first conversation topic.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about? How was your day? How was your holiday?
It was pretty good.
What did you do for Christmas? Can we talk about that? So my sister, both my sisters were home for Christmas, and so we have a bit of a tradition. Really, the only thing that we do every Christmas is we'll wake up. We'll have rolls and hot chocolate while we're opening gifts. Rolls? What kind of rolls?
It depends on the year. Okay. We have a couple people in the family with gluten allergies.
Oh.
And I know what you're thinking. Gluten allergies, fake. If my
That's
mom,
what I was thinking.
If my mom eats gluten, she will cough her lungs out.
Really?
Oh my god! That's how I used to find. So she had this cough for years, as long as I can remember, and that's how I would find her in grocery stores. It's I can if you
eat crackers in the grocery store and
no because if she eats gluten she'll cough for the rest of the day.
Wow. Okay.
It depending on the amount and when it can be like multiple days. But like she didn't
Yikes.
know at the time the whole like gluten thing, so it was just like a constant cough.
I thought a gluten allergy was like you eat gluten and then you shit really hard.
I mean, it depends. Like
Okay.
there's like different types.
Okay.
Like I knew someone who had
that's
like
good. I'm not a doctor. I feel
IBS
dumb.
that was like activated by gluten.
Okay.
So
Because it's like
think
a
about
binding
that.
agent, right? That's what I always thought it was.
Yeah,
It was like,
it's the thing is like we as humans,
yeah.
we weren't.
Educate me, Sean.
Oh, yeah, we were not designed to eat like
Yeah. Garbage.
wheat as much as we do.
Yeah.
We eat a lot of things based like corn based things. That's why we grow so much goddamn corn in the Midwest, and then it's very subsidized, so it's very cheap to make corn. So then we can make high fructose corn syrup, which is a very cheap sweetener.
Yeah. It's in everything now.
Yeah, it's absolutely like
And then
everything we eat is so processed is the thing.
Yeah, man. Let's bring down the establishment.
I mean,
Sean.
we're not. There's.
This is a platform. Fuck the corn industry, man.
There's fuck a lot of industries, but
No,
also
I mean,
like fuck a lot of industries. You know what I'm saying? Like I would put my dick in a cob of corn.
In a what?
In a cob of corn, like corn on the cob.
Oh boy.
Hollow that out.
If I remember, this is not interesting at all to talk
Yeah.
about, but like the corn subsidies or whatever, or like the corn, like the reason why a lot of like, didn't Obama push really hard to like put corn in things, or was it like Bush or something? Because
this
there was
this has
like,
been for like years.
I know, but wasn't it because like farmers were struggling and they needed something to grow consistently that could be in everything? And
Yeah, I mean that's kind of just been the history of like big industries in America. Like
I feel like we're too
yeah.
dumbasses talking about shit that we don't know about.
Speak for yourself.
I'm
I know.
sorry, I'm a dumbass.
I know. I'm a dumbass, but
Yeah.
like I know a little bit
about corn.
There's hints of truth in everything I'm saying, but they could be entirely wrong. I've read something somewhere once, and that's enough for me to just grab it and bullshit it.
Yeah, perfect.
Because
I mean,
that's
hey,
what
that's
I
good.
learned in the American education system.
Yeah, that's what this show is. So good.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Let's do something on that. Some about corn and fucking, I don't know.
Fucking corn?
No, not about fucking corn, but about, how the human body grew to not eat gluten and stuff. All right, we'll just get into it. Here you go. Rebecca, I don't know if I can eat anything in this restaurant. Why did you
not?
bring me here?
I just thought that like we could beat your gluten allergy with like a little bit of exposure
Encouragement?
therapy.
Do you understand how an allergy works?
Look, yes, but
Your plan this whole time was to bring me into a Krispy Kreme and just make me eat donuts so that I can just my allergy. It's all just made up. It's in my head. Oh, Rebecca.
hey,
Rebecca, your allergy isn't even real. It's all in your brain.
Rebecca, I don't think it's in here. I think it's in there, in your little tummy. Okay.
Yeah.
And so what we're gonna
I shit when I eat gluten.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you to the bathroom. I'm gonna get a dozen donuts, and we're gonna put them in there. They're gonna come out there, and then I'm gonna get another one. And they're gonna go in there. They're gonna come out there. Then we're gonna get another one. They're gonna go in there, and they're gonna come out there, and ad nauseum until it stops coming out as pure liquid, and it comes out as regularly processed shit.
Why does this matter to you so much?
Because I need a partner for the pancake eating contest, and
Yeah, but why you can just not pick me? How come we always have to do everything together?
Becca,
I told
Beck,
you.
hey,
I told you.
Beck,
No,
Beck.
I am taking a hard stance. I really don't want to go and shit my brains out in a Krispy Kreme. All of these nice people in this restaurant are gonna hear
Wait,
me.
you think the entire restaurant is gonna go to the bathroom?
No, but I think it's gonna be loud enough that it'll permeate the door, and everyone will hear a cacophony of horrible noises.
You're gonna be coughing while you're shitting.
No, I'm gonna be shitting, and that's enough. That's
What's
the noise.
a cough?
What?
Is that what you call farts now?
I said a cacophony.
Cacophony.
It means a lot of noise.
Oh, a lot of noise.
I think.
Little vocab word for me.
Look. What was your name again? I forgot your name. Your character's name is Becca.
No, you're Becca.
I know. What was your name?
This is
Cassandra.
Yeah.
Look, that definitely wasn't what it was.
just fucking go with it. Come on.
Cassandra, look,
Think
I
that we're in
can't.
front of a performance.
This is super weird. Okay, I don't know why this means so much to you. I don't know why.
Look, I want you to be able to experience the joys of gluten.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna head in that bathroom. You're gonna order a dozen donuts. I'm gonna set up the GoPro, and then
Why are we filming it?
we're gonna stick the GoPro in the bowl, and just
You're gonna.
yeah.
God. Okay. Yeah.
We're
And
gonna
she does. And she
film.
does. And she puts
Yeah.
the GoPro in the bowl, and we get the dozen donuts. And Becky comes in, and Rebecca comes in. She eats the donuts, and then proceeds to get sick multiple times. We're 3 hours in, six dozen donuts later. Oh
72
God.
donuts. Time for 73.
Cassandra, no, I'm done. I'm done. This is fucked up. This is fucked up.
You're processing right now?
You've gotten a weird rush off of this. I've seen it in your eyes. Why are we recording? You never even answered that question. What are you gonna do with this footage, huh, Cassandra? You're a demon.
I'm sending it to my coworkers as we speak. We're live streaming.
We're live streaming this right now.
Yeah,
They're seeing a.
They don't know who it is. Don't say your name though. Don't say either of our names, because then they'll know there's audio with it. I wanted to catch the cacophony, as you said.
You're blackmailing me.
Whoa.
For a raise at work.
Don't bring race into this. Okay. I am live streaming it.
Yeah.
Just for the fun of it, you know? Like I saw the Dark Knight the other day, and I think Joker had some good points, and let's just like fuck it up a little bit.
And she begins to laugh, and as she laughs, her face peels back, and white Joker makeup is revealed
I'm
under.
sorry.
her.
Why are we bringing race into this again?
And scene. Okay. That's a very, very, very strange first scene about pooping donuts.
Yeah. Let's just hop into another conversation. We'll have a better scene next one, because that wasn't good. We got a yes and.
God. I'm sorry. I gotta commit.
Let's talk about iPods. I want to talk about iPods.
Okay. What was your first iPod?
My first iPod was a shuffle. The
shuffle.
little square.
Yeah.
Like no screen, just the 4 controls and the button in the center, and then it had a little clip.
I think that device should still be a thing, and I feel like it's not a thing anymore because everybody has a phone, right?
I think they had they had one that was like it was a touch screen. It was the same size as that original little clip-on one.
Yeah,
they
but I
had
hate
that for a little while.
I don't like that because you know why? You know why I don't like that? Because
Why?
when you buy a shuffle, when you buy a device that has just that little trackpad and like the button on it, that means that device is meant to listen to music, right? When you have a touch screen, like you can do other things. You can like watch a movie. I remember you could watch a movie on those. You could do other things. I feel like when you buy the shuffle, right, that is saying, I bought this device because I am into music. I want to store a bunch of music and play it, and that's all I want. And I think that there's something pure and cool about that.
So I saw a Kickstarter or something for a device probably a couple years ago that was iPod Shuffle, like just the 4 buttons in the center ones, 5 buttons, and it was for Spotify. And so it's that device, and you could download the music if you had Spotify Premium, you could download the music that you saved on there, and it was like, and you could listen to offline from there, and it was just like basically a shuffle, but for like the streaming age, which I thought was a good idea. I don't know if it's still a thing. I'm not going to spend the money on it.
I think I zoned out when you were describing this device.
Yes.
Can you describe it one more time?
Basically, it's just an iPod Shuffle, but
it streams.
But you can like, if you have premium, you can save songs onto it.
Gotcha.
And so it's like just a Spotify one, but I think it was a third-party company that was doing it, and it was like a Kickstarter sort of thing.
That's kind of cool.
I don't know if it's actually a thing. Like, I don't have the money to spend on a device on a device
but
like
somebody
that.
Probably
but like,
does. There's a person out there that likes music so much that they bought a new age device that only is a crappier version of the phone.
If I had the money, I think I might get it.
Yeah.
Like,
that's cool.
And
that's
I
cool.
won't for a while, but you know.
I've like low key completely stopped listening to music, and like that's not. Yeah, I just listen to podcasts all the time, and it's terrible.
I go through phases.
Yeah, I used to. I feel like I've had like an identity crisis because like I used to listen to like mid 2000s pop, like like acoustic guitar and like Three Doors Down and that type of shit. Like, and then like I got to college and like somebody told me like, hey, that's like super cringy and like don't do that. Like,
fuck it. You just gotta like focus on what you want to.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. Like,
but then I stopped listening to all music. And,
yeah.
And then it was like, oh, okay. You know, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
I should have just been like, no, man, I'm going to listen to Jack Johnson and fucking Nickelback classics until I die. That's not true. I should have just gotten into better music. And I've tried, but I feel like it doesn't like, I feel like the music that you listen to when you're young, like really imprints on you.
Yeah.
And now it's tough for me to like really connect with, be like, oh, that's a tune, that's a bop. I really like Post Malone.
Post Malone's fun.
I know.
I listened to him a little bit.
Yeah.
I saw a bit of him at Music Midtown, but it was way too packed. We were so far back that we ended up just leaving so we wouldn't get caught in the crowd. But what was I gonna say? You should. This is kind of, you said pop, and then this popped into my brain.
Kill me now.
Yeah. Have you listened to any of Carly Rae Jepsen stuff since Call Me Maybe?
No.
Ooh, Emotion.
Hey,
saved pop music.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Is it an album?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It slaps.
Yeah.
Like, literally every song on it is a banger. Okay, it's like 80s synth pop, but like modernish.
Cool.
It's fantastic.
Anyway, let's bring it back to the core of what this is about. This is about iPods.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
so my first iPod was an iPod Mini. If you don't remember what that was, it was one of the first ones. It was blue. You had to sync it to iTunes, and like that was when I first discovered like pirating music. And we had like LimeWire, and then LimeWire got shut down, and then we had FrostWire, and like normally it would be fine, but every so often like you'd get like a Korean remix of like a song, and then that would be weird, and so like you'd be like listening to music, and then like all of a sudden, do you remember like 2008 iTunes?
Oh yeah,
that shit was my favorite because like
that
it was like
my prime.
Because it was like super clunky and didn't really work, and like you know they hadn't really figured it out, and that cable that you had to like plug in.
Oh, the lightning cable.
Yeah,
with
the
original. Yeah,
not the lightning cable. What is it
no,
called?
it was
it called a lightning.
It was
cable?
a lightning, but it was like it was the fat one.
Yeah,
it was like fat and long. I still like whenever I'm home and I'm looking for like an extra iPhone cable or something, I find those.
Yeah,
like,
they're all over
like cable drawers and stuff.
And you never throw them away.
No,
I feel like I have a million.
Because what
those.
if Apple brings them back?
Yeah. Do you have a cord drawer in your house?
Oh yeah, like
we have a box full.
Yeah, it's there's different places, and like there's one in the kitchen that's like the junk drawer, and then there's like specific like wire sections, and then in my dad's office he has a closet, and then there's like tubs just full of like old wires and like old like technology and stuff.
I think that's one of those things that didn't exist like 30 years ago.
Obviously not.
You know, one of those family traditions like.
So 30 years ago
of.
was the 90s.
Yeah.
30 years from now is the 50s.
Jesus.
What the fuck, you know?
I hope that VR gets so good that like. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let's really pin this down.
Let's
pin in.
So, no.
Yeah.
We had a lot of stuff going on in there.
I know. We're gonna pin one scene down. We're gonna start a scene.
Yeah. Someone's gonna initiate. We're gonna draw just random things out of that conversation, and we're just gonna.
This is clunky, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, this is really clunky. I'm on the side of let's like finish this.
Yeah.
And then this one might just
be
a private. This one might just be a throwaway.
Yeah.
I think we might have a couple throwaways at the beginning.
Yeah. If you're watching this, I think this says we have one current viewer.
Yeah. Concurrent viewer. That might be
concurrent.
There's comment if you're an actual person, and if it's just us, then it'll be just us. Let's
look at the comments.
Yeah,
we have no comments.
No comments. That might be us,
which is for the best, I think.
We don't know whether or not you exist, and if you do, you're the only one that's gonna see. We're not even gonna watch this. I want to be able to do some object work, you know? Yeah, I feel like that's the best way I start a scene.
Yeah. Started verbally now. Started with an emotion. That's always fun.
Hi, welcome to the Genius Bar.
Hi. Oh my God.
What can I do for you today?
Thank you so much for meeting with me. That's the first thing I want to say.
You know, well, I'm here all day, every day.
Your name's?
For you.
Wow.
I'm Steve.
Hi, Steve. Great to meet you.
And what's your name, sir?
I'm Joe.
Joe. Nice to meet you.
Steve, I came in today. This is my iPod Nano.
Oh, an oldie but a goodie. Come on, hand it over.
Yeah, here it is. There you go. Would you just put it in your pocket?
Yeah.
Do you want me to-
What's the problem with the device? Well, I like to connect with my customers.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of like that. I
Yeah.
like that a lot. Okay. Yeah.
We're looking at screens all day, and
Yeah.
I'm the face of the company.
Wow. Is that in the training or is that like a you
This
thing?
is a me thing. You're getting the best service right
Steve,
now.
you're the best. I appreciate this.
Thank you.
I just want you to know that.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah. Well, I'm nervous that my iPod is going to explode at any given
Why?
moment.
Why?
I
Why
got
are
an
you
error
nervous?
message.
An error message.
It
Did
just-
it say the explosion error message?
Yeah, there
What
was a
was the code on
countdown
it?
timer. There's about
Oh.
there's about a couple
That's-
seconds on there.
Okay, you turned it off, right?
Yeah, you got to hit the refresh button.
I'm
so
not
it'll-
going to refresh it. That starts the countdown again.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to that eventually.
I mean, I appreciate, the idea that you want to connect, but I am scared
Yes.
that like that will explode and it will take off one of your legs.
I don't need both, But let's connect a little bit more. What were you doing before you got that error message?
Well, I mean, you're. I just want to really clarify
Yes.
this. You value connecting with me over having both functioning legs.
Yes, I'm.
Probably a lot of hospital time. If that battery
Customer
explodes,
service is our first
That is a
priority here at the
lithium
Genius
ion.
Bar. I am aware, sir. I have seen it happen.
you deserve a promotion.
I do. But let's get back to the exploding iPod because I
Okay.
feel like this is kind of concerning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What were you doing before you got
So-
this error message?
Well, it wasn't really me. It was my son, and he was on. You know how young boys are. He was on a bunch of dirty websites, and he was just. And it's really hard to navigate porn with
Take that.
the only because it's a nano, so it's just the wheel, and he was clicking
S-
in specific
clicking in.
dirty search
Oh,
terms with the wheel.
That's hard to do. That's a lot of commitment. So what I'm gonna need you to do?
Hold on, now you're giving it back to me.
Yes. So
Because I watch porn on this device.
unfortunately, I'm going to need you to X out of the porn, as I am
but
not.
the timer.
You're gonna have to do it quickly. I cannot work on a device that has pornographic materials on it, as it's against customer policy to look at any images pornographic.
I mean, it's not. I mean,
yeah. Well, it's.
if I could solve this, I would have.
It is. I can solve it for you, sir. I cannot with porn on the device.
What if you didn't see it? Could you close your eyes and navigate?
Oof, whew. Let's try.
Okay. And he
Okay. does
he goes
Beep.
into a like a Matrix type of montage. We see numbers flying every which way. Oh my god. Did the iPod explode?
Yeah.
Okay, this is meta commentary.
And
Oh my god! Oh my god, Steve! Steve, are you okay?
I'm
Steve!
not doing great,
Steve!
buddy.
Steve, stay with me!
Ah!
Steve! Steve, listen to me.
Yeah.
6 months later, Steve he
Hey,
just
welcome to the Genius Bar. What
he's-
can I do for you today,
he-
sir?
Steve wakes up out of his coma and says that to an empty room in a hospital. He's been in a coma for the past 6 months. He looks down. His arm is a stump covered in a bandage. He looks around. He realizes he catches his reflection in a mirror that happens to be on the wall, and he's grown a big scraggly beard. There's a big award on the wall to his back right, and it's an Apple award. Steve Jobs himself signed it. We're in 2008.
Oh my god. Wow.
There's a knock at the door, and the door opens. Oh my god. Steve?
Joe,
Steve, holy shit.
you stayed with me.
Well, I've come in here. Oh god. Oh.
This is
You
my
got your
this is
shaking
my
arm.
Good arm. Yeah.
Oh good. I'm glad you still got your shaking
Yeah.
arm.
Well, yeah.
Steve, I've never seen an Apple employee so committed.
Hey, I've never seen a customer so committed. How long was I out? I got
6 months, man. It's been 6 months.
bro.
Yeah.
You came in here
Yeah.
6 months down the line. I thank you.
Yeah. So I had Apple Care. Do I get a free iPod now?
You get something better.
What?
You get the Apple Award.
Oh my God.
Here, wait, give me a pen. Best customer service. Nah.
But I
Best
still get a free iPod, right? Because I had Apple Care. And scene.
That was a scene.
That was a scene.
Ugh.
What'd you like about that scene? Let's dissect it. What'd you dislike? Let's start with what you like. The positives.
Okay,
first.
positives. I liked. I started out with a like in my body. I thought that was good. Informed the character. That's how I kind of prefer to do it. It gives me something to start out with. I think. I don't know. What did you like about it?
What did I like about it? I think we had a relationship. I wish we had more of a defined relationship. I feel like one tip that I've heard is like try to avoid transaction scenes, because it's like how, there are only a limited number of things that you can say to one another when you are in a transaction, right? When you go through a line at a grocery store, how deep is your conversation with the grocery store
Exactly.
employee?
I feel like there was like a little bit. I feel like we built a relationship in that scene, which I think was good.
Exactly. But I've heard it's easier to do scenes with somebody who's known you for a couple of years, right? Or at least 6 months, right? That's what I've kind of heard.
What I've kind of got from I've been listening to so many podcasts, and I've been reading the UCB manual and the like improv history stuff, and just like I've been a lot of improv stuff. But one thing that I've heard kind of similarly is like make it an event in someone's life. Like it doesn't have to be important, good or bad, but just something that character will remember 6 months, a year down the line, even.
I think losing an arm is one of those things.
I think that's memorable. I think I'm gonna go in the bad now because I am a very negative person.
Me too. It's depressing.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I think we spent too much time on not doing the thing. I should. And that's on me. I should have just taken it out. I was like, too many ideas in my head out of that. And then one thing. There was, I'm trying to think what actually happened, but
so man comes into the Apple store.
No. I'm trying like I remember like the actual like the story of the scene. I'm trying to think. There was like one thing where I said something, and this is no, we don't have to. Never mind. I already brought it up. I'm gonna say it, but I said a thing, and then ended it.
I'm sorry.
No.
What was the thing?
That's the thing. I can't remember, and now I feel shitty because I brought it up, and I don't even have the specific example. But we've done the 2 classes together, but we haven't we've done scenes together, but we haven't done one-on-one stuff. So I think this is good for practicing for the Winter Improv League, and so I don't know about talking about this on camera, and if you don't want to, then we don't have to. But when we mentioned the throwing this one out, how do you feel about?
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna private this.
We're definitely privating this one.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. That's nothing. I like the idea, and I want to keep going with it. But I do think we're gonna need to get at least this one and maybe another one under our belt before we're putting this out.
Yeah, exactly. This is. I like this because I don't know. It's like an MVP, right? Minimum viable product, right? So basically, it's like when you're building an app, it's like people
building
an
Apple.
No,
because the scene in the Apple store.
When you're building an application for a mobile app, people start with they usually the way it usually starts is people are like, I have an idea and I'm gonna make it and then I'm gonna give it to people, and they tell you to that's a terrible way to do anything, right? You should first talk to the people, figure out like what they want, right? Listen first, then create a solution based off of that listening. And then when you create it, try not to spend very much time creating it, right? Just try to get something out and then see how people react to it. And I think that's important because I think it's like it helps you move faster, right? So this is our minimal viable product, I think.
Okay, so this is okay, so that's what you're trying to do with this.
Yeah,
I think
it's just like, hey, we did this. I fucking hated that, and that.
I think let's put kind of goals on at least like this next scene. I think we should try and get the who, what, and where out as early as possible. I think
we had that in the last.
Yeah, I think we've been doing that, but I think like let's try in like the first like 3 lines getting that out there or something. Like I think for all of the scenes we do for the rest of this, let's like pick an area before we do the scene and like be like, okay, let's focus on that. So like the who, what, where, let's focus on establishing that and then finding the game and then doing the kind of pattern with that or stuff. Since we're not doing scenes with like the sit, stand, lean and stuff, like being like, okay, this scene we're going to work on finding like a game.
Yeah, I mean, I think sure, let's do that.
Does it?
I think that's all of long form, right? So like,
yeah. 100%.
And again, I think let's not. My watch says that I need to stand up, or else I'm not gonna hit my goal. You know what? Watch, come at me.
You're gonna hit your goal with improv class.
I know, but I gotta stand for. It says 12 hours. 12 minus 7 is 5, so I have to stand for 5 hours. And what time is it? It is
almost 6 o'clock.
It's almost 6 o'clock, so I gotta stand every hour until 11 p.m. I can do that. I can fucking do that. Or actually, until midnight.
Not till midnight. You've got 5 hours, so you have an hour of sit time.
Yeah.
In the next till the end of the day.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I think let's not dissect it too much.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're totally
no. We're trying to figure this out. Yeah, I don't think we should dissect the scenes afterwards.
I feel bad because I didn't. I don't know. Never mind.
No. Say it. Like this is. We're like.
Hey, we have 2 concurrent viewers.
Oh, there's someone here. I'm sorry, we didn't realize someone was there.
We're good. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah. We're doing improv.
What do you want to talk about?
Hey, concurrent viewer.
I think they left.
Okay. Understandable. Yeah, we apologize if there's a person still there. Probably not.
All right. Things we wrote down on our notes.
The gym. Let's talk about the gym.
I've been going to the gym.
I've been trying to.
Yeah. What do you do at the gym?
I have like 4 days. I have leg day, I have chest, I have arm, and then I have back and shoulder.
There you go.
What about you?
Yeah, I recently for Christmas I got an Apple Watch. Ooh, and I was looking at like money. The best. Not actually. I mean, I think it's like $150, which is like not. I don't know in terms of like. I don't know. I feel like that's not that much.
That's more than a McDonald's cheeseburger.
That's true. It's like a lot of them, I think.
That's like 150 McDonald's cheeseburgers. Probably less than that, but you know.
And so I was looking up apps, like the best apps to get for the Apple Watch, and there was this one, and it was like a weight training app, and so I downloaded that, and I've been following that, and like it's been really cool, except one thing. So I had 3 days. I have legs, then I have back and buys, and then and then chest and tries. And one thing I've noticed though is that like I'm like perpetually just sore all the time. And I sat in bed yesterday.
How long have you been
about five concurrent days, so like about a week.
Okay. Do you factor in like rest days for yourself?
No, because I feel like I'm a lazy person, so like I naturally will have rest day. Like this is probably a rest day because I'm probably not gonna make it to the gym.
Okay, that's fair. I think factoring in those rest days are important for your body to heal, and because I've gone through like a handful of like exercise swings and stuff. Like I lost 15 pounds over the summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Congratulations.
Yeah, back to my high school weight. Because I was doing drumline in high school, so I was carrying a 50-pound drum around for like 3 hours, 4 to 5 days a week.
Yeah.
So that kept me in pretty good shape. I love that. I had a good core. I could take a 50-pound drum and turn on a dime. Like you told me like a 180, 90, 360. Like I could do it. Like 50-pound drum on lock, like right on there.
I love this idea, and I want to do a scene on that there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, ready?
Okay. Sweet.
Tammy, I'm joining Drumline. I'm making a change in my life. I'm gonna drop the weight, and I'm gonna do it through drumming.
Through drumming. That's so. What drum do you think you're gonna march with?
I don't know any of the details. I haven't been in the drum line yet.
Hey,
but I just
here. Come on. I'll give you a quick tour around our drum room, and then we can kind of start the audition process.
Oh my. The audition process. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I thought I was just on the team. I thought we were best friends, so I would just make it onto the team. I mean, your slim physique, you're
as the captain.
Yeah.
I cannot just let anybody on the team. We are a world-class organization, and we have standards here.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you right now that I have never played a drum before in my life, but I want to lose 80 pounds, and I thought that we would just be friends, and I wouldn't have to learn. I mean, it's high school,
There's
Is the bar
no
really
friends on Drumline.
What?
No friends. This is a competitive organization, competitive within and competitive without.
So if I joined Drumline, we wouldn't be friends.
We can be friends outside of Drumline.
But when we're in the Drumline,
in Drumline, you're dead to me.
Am I an enemy of you?
I will cut you.
What? Is that why during Drumline performances at the pep rally, I see the drummers stabbing each other with sticks?
We've lost 5 members this year. And by lost, I mean they're dead now. We have 17 out injured right now.
Oh my God.
It is me and Rebecca. The only 2 still standing.
I had no idea. That's why you're both so ripped.
Oh yeah.
You're battle ready at all times.
Oh yeah. I'm wearing armor right now underneath this.
Oh
chain
my God.
mail.
Wow. Yeah. That's such a niche and crafty dress to have chainmail underneath. Seriously.
Oh yeah,
you look great.
Thank you. I've been working out quite a bit, but so we have 3 kinds of drums that you can march with.
Okay.
The snare drum.
Yeah.
And it goes like rat-a-tat-tat, And then we got the quad drums. Those are about 50 pounds a pop.
I'm questioning.
It's got 4 drums on them. Yeah.
I could just go to a gym. I feel like I don't.
Yeah. No. We need replacements now. You're gonna be auditioning. Most likely you're gonna get it.
But you said I wasn't good enough.
No. I said you needed to audition. You said you weren't good enough. I believe in you.
I am scared for my life.
Look. Hey.
I'd rather be fat and alive than skinny and injured. Hey, what, Tammy? You fucking psycho bitch.
Hey, whoa.
No.
Whoa.
No.
We're still friends. You're not on Drumline yet. Okay?
Yeah.
We're still friends. And here, give me your hand.
Okay.
Look in my eyes.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
Are strong.
Yeah.
Independent.
Yeah.
And moldable. We will take you.
Is that a fat joke?
No.
Oh.
We will turn you into the ripped, drumming goddess that you want to be. Okay? But the moment you turn into that, you're my enemy. Have you ever played the Pokemon games?
I did, yeah.
You know how you start off and you're like, oh, this is your best friend, and then you get Pokemon and then you want to fucking kill each other?
Yeah.
And you animal fight to the death?
Yeah.
That's what this is going to be after I teach you how to play a drum. Okay?
I'm going to join the chess club.
Cut you.
I know. You've told me that repeatedly now. Okay, Tammy joins the drum line. A couple weeks go by. She starts. We cut to the first practice. Okay,
So
I just don't know about this.
No,
I don't know if I want to tape razor blades to my drumstick.
Hey, no, whoa! You're gonna cut the drum head. Don't tape them onto your drumstick. It's on your arms here. That way, you got motion. You got Batman. Like a
Batman. Okay, I was thinking like Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a Batman gauntlet.
Exactly. But what you're gonna do? We're going to start throwing things at you as you march along.
Yeah.
And you're gonna start with your left foot.
Okay.
And then your right foot.
Okay.
And you're gonna do that on the quarter notes. Okay. So.
1, 2,
right,
3, 4.
left,
1, 2,
right,
3.
duck. Left, right, left, right,
Wow.
duck,
Oh my
left,
God. You're
duck,
speeding
right,
up.
duck,
No.
right, left, duck, right, left, duck, right, left, right, duck,
She starts doing it, and then she struggles at first, but then it becomes
It's a
flawless.
pattern. It's amazing.
She
Oh my
becomes
God.
flawless. She's slicing the objects with her Batman gauntlets, and as she goes, she becomes stronger and stronger with each new object. Tammy, I'm doing it.
You're amazing.
I'm doing it.
Now hit the drum.
Quarter notes. She starts doing eighth notes.
1 and 2 and 3
and 16th
4.
notes.
1 2 3
And
4 5
30
6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8.
She
1
starts killing
2
it.
3
She does
4,
a Buddy Rich drum solo in her first ever drum practice.
What do you think this is all about? You were a goddamn team, you showboat.
Ah!
That's it. Get your ass over here. What the hell was that?
What do you mean?
That was fucking amazing.
Thank you.
You dumb bitch.
What?
I'm the goddamn captain.
Tammy
is fucking right. There's a reason that this drumline is named Tammy's Trummer Boys, okay? We are Tammy's group.
What if the team is bigger than you, Tammy?
No, it's not.
What if it is?
I killed Rich.
What?
The other 7 are still out.
You murdered
The
them.
other 17 are still in the hospital. 6 people are dead now. It is just us. I'm the star of the goddamn show.
Oh yeah, how about a duel?
Fuck yeah.
How about a fucking duel?
Fuck, duel me.
And they duel. They begin to duel. There's drumsticks flying. There's razor blades and Batman things. Everybody's grunting. It's like a samurai. Oh boy. A fatal blow.
How could you? This is my goddamn drumline.
And you fucking deserve it.
And you took it from me.
And I've lost 67 pounds, and I look amazing.
You're still 13 from your goal, you fat bitch.
And she dies. Scene.
Amazing. Fantastic. That was a scene.
That is what it was.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So I think let's start the next conversation with just drumline as our basis, and then we'll move into something else.
Okay.
And then we'll use that as our next scene.
Okay.
And then that will probably take us to
Yeah.
an hour.
The
or so.
hour.
So there's an hour and a half until class.
Yeah.
So
I think we should go get some food because I'm fucking starving.
yeah.
Sweet.
So one more scene and then yeet.
And then food. And then private this video.
Oh, very private. This video will be the most private on
cool.
YouTube.
So drumline. I never did drumline. I did
Yeah.
choir in high school.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
You did
I was a choir
acapella
kid.
in college, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, I'm one of those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell.
No.
Do we have a
like you've
specific-
told me before.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, you did improv in college too. So
Yeah.
like acapella.
So I know I'm
acapella
a
isn't
loser.
that. No. You're not a loser. You're just white as mayo. But I'm also doing improv. So I am.
Yeah.
We're in the same boat.
Yeah.
I can't shit on you.
The mayonnaise boat.
I'd probably do acapella if I could sing, but I'm
Yeah.
tone deaf.
I didn't enjoy the singing portion. of
Really?
acapella.
What did you like the bum 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 bum?
I mean, I
bum,
just
bum,
like
bum,
the
bum,
idea
bum,
of
bum,
being
bum,
on a
bum,
team
bum, bum.
and like, cause like I don't know, I just like performing, right? To be completely honest with you, I just like performing, and that's why I kind
can
of
see
like
that.
did improv after and like focused on improv later, and kind of made my own like news show and stuff because it was
Yeah.
like I didn't want
News
to.
show?
Yeah, I made a news show. Did I ever tell you that?
No. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I used to run a news show for my college, and like I've made like a. It's called the RIT Newsman. It actually lives on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
And like we would do like we did about 2 seasons. We had like 18,000 students, and we would get about like 10 to 15K views per episode. And
That's
like,
awesome.
yeah, and we ended up like working for the school and stuff, and it was really cool. It was a great way to like kind of make stuff, and like
Yeah.
it was the first project that I ever did that like actually took off, and like people actually like watched it, which was pretty sweet. And first and like almost only project.
You'll have another one.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Eventually.
Eventually.
This one, not yet.
In its current
I
form,
will
maybe
tell
not.
you that. Yeah. This is a work in process. progress. We're learning. I feel like we're shitting on it a lot, and I apologize.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Let's not get too meta. Exactly. Like,
No.
this is supposed to be low risk.
Yeah, we're,
You know?
it's, sorry. That one viewer.
You're good. You're fine.
Yeah, we're talking too much shop. But yeah. Okay, sorry. Ugh, my bad.
You're fine. You're good. But anyway, yeah. So we did a news show. I learned how to like interview people, which was like, you wouldn't think is difficult, but like it's a lot of like listening. And
You want to know what else is a lot of listening?
What?
Improv.
Yeah, it is. No, I mean it seriously is, and it's like I think I don't know. I think that that's like really important to talking, right? It's like I don't know. I think unless you practice like actually talking and listening to somebody and like and practice formally where there's stakes, right? Like in improv, like there's an audience, right? And like if you aren't listening, then like I don't know, which is kind of ironic because I feel like I haven't done the best listening here. Anyway,
I don't know about you, but I haven't done a lot of improv lately.
Yeah,
like
me
since
neither.
our
We're
graduation
fresh.
class. It's a couple months.
We're fresh.
We're getting back
It's
into
good.
the mode
I
of
feel like
it.
most of
I
this
think-
is just like us being insecure and shitting on
yeah,
ourselves.
And we have to get it out of our system at some point.
That's true. Right
But
here.
yeah, so we're gonna everything we're doing here right now is for us to
Exactly. Learn
understand what's going on and then grow. We got to have a bar
from. Yeah.
and get over it at some point.
Yeah, hurdle.
So let's set that bar low so we can hurdle easily.
But anyway, yeah, we used to do a news show. It's called the RIT Newsman. I would run around and do goofy shit. I pledged a sorority once, and that was a fun video. And
What sorority? Are you a member
I
in their
wanted to
national
join.
chapter?
I wanted to join. Like, no, they wouldn't actually let me in.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I know. And it wasn't a very good video either. I wish if I could do it again, I wish we did it as like a sketch, right? Where like it was basically like Noah in this video is going to pledge a sorority. He's going to try to get into this one,
Yeah.
right? And like he's going to go to these events and do it this way, and then like we're going to stage like, oh, Noah didn't get in, and we tried to do that, but it ended up really bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
I mean,
Sororities are,
cult-like.
yeah,
Yeah. No.
it's a little weird.
It's
It's like because it's like it's one of the weirdest. I look, if you ever were in a sorority, love you to death.
Yeah.
Sororities are great.
You one viewer that might be us.
I
We
think it is
love
us.
you. It's definitely us. No,
I think it's weird
stay.
because it's like and this is with a lot of things, right? Especially with like job interviews and that sort of thing. But like it's a social interaction that is about like judging you, but there's a formalized process.
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
like we either think that you are good enough to be a part of our in group, or we don't, and we will tell you.
Yeah, I think looking at it like that is a little bizarre. I think it's a little bit more like the right fit, but then also what is that but saying, are you good enough? But I think it's like judging on the factors like, oh, are you going to like vibe with us? But I don't know. Did you see the Twitter thread that was this one girl like joined a sorority and was just like absolutely like harassed by them?
No.
Oh my God, it was terrible.
What did
Like
she
she was
do?
like the only black girl in the sorority.
Oh my god.
And there was like a bunch of other incidents. This is just the one that sticks out. And her roommate burned incense. And then they came in and they were like, you were smoking weed in the house. And her roommate was like, no, it was me and I was burning incense. She wasn't even here. And they were like, no, you were smoking weed.
Oh, that's
and then
fucked
like
up.
fined her. And then they were like not letting her to go to events, but like still had to pay for things. And it was like this whole like just downward spiral. And so she basically just like created a Twitter thread and was like, hey, this is like, if you're in a sorority, great. Like, I hope you're enjoying it, but here's my shitty experience.
Yeah.
And I think it was good. It was an interesting read. It was really fucked up. And she got like a little bit of comeuppance because I think the thread blew up a little bit and she named the sorority and like the college.
Yikes.
And she was like, I'm not fucking in it anymore, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. And it was good.
Yeah. Yikes. I don't know
but-
about that. That's because it's like, because like the other thing is I bet like, I think that says more about the people
in that
particular
Yeah,
chapter
yeah.
than like the sorority itself. But I
Yeah.
think also like there's an argument to be made that like, you know, that hierarchical like friendship structure it lends itself to weird like shit like that, where it's like a lot of politics and that
Yeah,
sort of thing.
I think there's just some inherent politics into it because you're like trying to like get these positions, and then it's like you're trying to like keep the friend group, and then there's smaller friend groups in it, then that becomes an issue. But I've never been in a sorority, so I can't
Me
speak
neither.
with too much. I mean, you tried to be.
I tried to rush a frat too,
Oh, really?
and I didn't get into that.
I went to a few rush events for a frat at Georgia State, and I'm not a sports person. I don't know about you.
I'm not
Yeah,
at all.
I guess.
You're a fucking loser.
No. I'm not a sports person.
Yeah.
I can like follow games when I'm watching, but I
Mhm.
don't like follow like players and
Yeah.
teams and stuff. So people are like, "Oh, damn, the Pats got out," and I was like, "Damn, they've won a lot of Super Bowls. That looks like they're not winning this one." That's my contribution.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's hop into a scene. I
Okay.
want to do a news scene. I liked
A news scene?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we did.
All right. Do you want to initiate or want me to?
Yeah, let's.
Doesn't matter.
Good evening. Welcome to Fox 5 local news at 6.
Our top story: local man buys the supermarket's supply of peas and pledges to give a pea to every household.
Hey, can we cut? Yeah. Hey, Mark.
Yes. Bobby.
I thought we talked about the pea story being mine.
You're getting the pea story?
Yeah, I was going to introduce the pea story. I was going to
The
bring us
pea
back
story, look.
I was going to bring us back from commercial.
Yeah.
You were going to just say brief hi, and I was going to get the rest of the story because I haven't introduced the story all week because you keep hopping on them.
Bobby, look. I'm going to level with you, okay?
Yeah.
Al Roker just exploded. His heart exploded on live television. There's a Good Morning America
we
spot
cut
open.
to
Al
Good
Roker.
Good Morning America with
That moment.
Al Roker.
Fuck. Al, are you okay? Oh, Al's doing a bit. Oh, classic Al. All right, Al. Now, really tell us how that wine gets made from those Concord grapes. And Al Roker's just dead.
Okay.
You saw
Al
him die
Roker
as he was
fucking-
doing the wine.
I thought it was a
stepping thing.
bit.
I thought it was too.
Oh my god.
Classic Al.
I hope he's okay. Oh my, his heart's exploding. There's no way he's okay.
But look,
We are a goddamn team, Mark.
I know we're a team until
We will if
we can't both be Al
either
Roker's
we're-
replacement.
either we're both being Al Roker's replacement or none of us are. Stop trying to fucking upstage me, Mark.
How is that gonna work?
We conjoined twins. We get some large suits and we audition as conjoined twins.
That's absolutely
They
ridiculous.
will eat that shit up. Are you kidding me? The first conjoined twins news anchor in America? Love it. That's
But we're
some
not.
Good
We're
Morning.
not conjoined.
Hey, nobody needs to know that.
Okay. I just
Cut
need
to
you to know.
a doctor's office.
We want you to sew us
in-
up. We want you to sew us together. Me and my buddy Bobby here. We want you to sew us together.
Of course. Why don't you just hop on the
What do
table?
you mean? Of
No.
course. This
Well,
is a
this is-
standard.
Look, man. You got the money? I'll do whatever the fuck you want me to do.
What the,
I'll sew you to a goddamn dog. That's actually what I'm better at.
I'm sorry. What?
I'm a veterinarian. For hire.
You work at a hospital.
Yeah. This is an animal hospital. Do you think this was Animal Hospital? We did have an accidental space put in there, so it does look like Animal Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's an animal hospital. So why don't you just get on the table
Okay.
and we'll get started. We can't afford any utensils, so we have a pen.
You're gonna. I'm sorry. You're gonna sew us together with a pen, with a single pen,
Yeah.
with a ballpoint.
Yeah, ballpoint. There's my specialty. I am a ballpoint veterinarian.
Bobby. I think we should leave.
No.
Bobby, no. And they get
cut
chloroform.
to a Good Morning America audition. Bobby and Mark are reading from a teleprompter. Conjoined.
The conjoining is like fucking just botched
Oh,
as fuck.
terrible.
Their heads are just like weirdly like they only have
We-
one eye. It's a weird
We're
abomination.
in like an extended suit almost, and we're conjoined by the elbow.
Yeah,
But the
perfect.
faces are still messed up. Like
Yeah.
they aren't
it's
connected.
unrelated.
we have one eye in between us, and it's all screwed up. But the only thing we're connected by is the elbow.
Our top story for this evening.
Is a local man buys a bag of peas to distribute to every household.
Existence is pain, and I want to die. Every day I wake up and I only have one lung on my half of the body.
I have both, but no eyes.
I do have the one eye.
And
If we don't get hired, it's because of
ableism.
exactly
You assholes.
and scene.
Okay. So that was.
Okay.
We're at an hour right now.
We did it. We nailed it.
An hour and 6 seconds.
An hour and 7 seconds. Cool. Cool, guys. That was the first episode of the show. It's gonna go private as soon as.
Let's call it episode 0.
That's episode 0.
Yeah.
Episode, and then the next one is gonna be episode 0.0. No, I'm
Probably
joking.
0.1. We're gonna. I think. Well, let's just end it, and then we can like meta commentary and kind of talk about what happened over
Sounds great.
like dinner and stuff.
One viewer, if you're an actual viewer, I think it's us. I'm 90%
It
sure
is
definitely us.
100% us.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks
If
for
you
coming.
enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't,
Then
well,
subscribe.
fuck you.
It'll get better.
Have a good one.